Silent nights recalling you, a souvenir of what it could be. Pieces of my mind are yours. I forgot the parts I'm missing. I pretend that we are okay, like nothing's ever broken. And I pretend that we are dancing, like the nights are never ending.
Maybe not what he's going to go for here with the Cassante lock-in.
Then what do you take support in this situation? Is it just... Again, I'm not a huge fan of Nico into all this terrain creation, but I feel like you kind of want to match range for range. Playing a melee support into this would be a pretty uncomfortable, and having that engage would be good. Pyke is an option, though. I know I said not melee, but Pyke's a little bit different because he has so much mobility and speed. You can kind of just ignore that terrain creation, you know, compared to something like a Nautilus, which I know was obviously banned, but Pyke can kind of just skip over it and has a lot of potential to play around this this Pantheon Rise and set up plays around mid. And now she was just going to go for the knock. That big win streak, playing it into the Cassante, I think a little bit too appealing.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine. I think they have a decent amount of damage eventually with the Anivia and the Caitlyn.
Especially when it's a lot of 2-0 series, makes it feel like it's going even faster.
Yeah.
Duro also going Ignite on the Pyke. That makes sense as well. One of that early kill pressure. I kind of said before with the whole Nautilus into Bard, the size of the hitbox. That's true with Pyke too. Bard has a very big hitbox. So if you can skewer him, that's the sort of pick where you think, okay, he's going to be racking up the kills.
Yeah, you know, he did get Rumble once, actually, so far.
Yeah, that was crazy.
For some reason.
For some reason. Who knows? Javin's moving in here a little bit. Chovy's very aggressive.
Yeah, double buff. That's going to be the Flash and Ghost immediately from Chovy. Not messing around with that. He's going to put on some more pressure on a Showmaker, trying to get the egg. There's the egg just for free. Well, I guess it cost Ghost and Flash technically, but...
T-Plus feeling a lot better about how this one panned out. And now Lucid can play aggressively here because his mid lane is still healthy, still has Flash.
Yep. He's playing aggro here on the Raptors. Eventually he's going to go in onto Canyon. And if a wall lands, no, it's not going to, but still a good amount of harass onto Canyon. Pushes him out, takes the Raptors.
Before the stun comes in, so you kind of just have to dodge. Speaking of dodging,
there's no egg here, but there is a wall.
So well played there. Speaking of flashing though.
Yeah, they know the level 6 spike. He's gonna want to go in there and trade. The flash comes forward from Canyon. Showmaker still in a lot of trouble, but barely gets away.
You see Smash and Career pushing up like this. Ample up. Oh no. Missed the cannon. But as I was saying, that next.
That hook, and Smash gets flashed on, and just like that, Duro says, take a seat, buddy.
That was very slick.
And now Career's in trouble. He's going to have to flash.
Oh, if he'd got that flash too, that would have been insane. Wow, didn't need it. Duro lands this onto Smash, who is trying to net away, and then predicts the flash here. Expects him to move towards his support.
POM in this team.
I think as well, sometimes, like playing into an Ezreal ult doesn't always get the most value in the 2v2. Oh.
He's going in, but... Okay, he's just gonna ult away.
Scatter getting cataclysmed into like the bottle over Canyon so far.
Oh, just gonna flash on top of Showmaker here. There's the root. Duro is gonna ult on in, but the stun does hit him. Showmaker one auto away from egg, and they do get the egg here. 2 shots into Chovy though, and with Lucid nearby, they're just gonna be happy with the egg.
It's not necessarily but it would have a very volcanic brimstone.
Be pungent.
Yeah.
Oh, nice hop there from Shiu. Do you think Hextech smells metallic?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably smells like batteries.
Yeah. Ooh, Duro. Uh-oh. Flashes behind Canyon just to live.
Just Canyon wasn't paying attention. I was like, oh, well, we do see D+ setting up for it.
Oh, a little play on a Duro as...
My final answer, 15-10. Oh, I was so close.
Oh, yeah, you were pretty close, yeah. A little bit quicker than we expected. Weird.
Yeah, that was almost spot on. Wow.
Mouse? I don't know.
He does almost have Mega.
Yeah, this is Meganar. I think they're just going to respect that. There's like 3 turret shots in a Canyon, too. As he goes in, that is the flash just to die.
See, so something you said there was, I think they're going to respect that. Giving up some control, smash a little bit low. TP is coming in. They are committing now. Shiu has TP and just hit Mega now, though. Not the best timing. There's the Combat Herald.
I mean, yeah, there's the Combat Herald, and the TP does come in. And immediately Keen says, let's just kill Lucid here. He's already taken a bunch of damage. Nice Tempered Fate, though, as he's able to get into the Rift Herald at the same time. And now Canyon in a lot of trouble, taking huge amounts of damage, but he's able to taxi out of the Jarvan. As now Lucid super low, Keen taking up everything. And, I mean, Canyon's so far out of the fight, but so is Lucid. Somebody's got to come back here and smite it, and it will be Canyon. No!
No way.
Just backing in the bush, just dies to the rise. And Keen's like, I don't care about the Anivia. And DK, they're kind of snowballing in the opposite direction towards Gen G, losing a lot as the Meganar does come through. And it's on to 2, but the follow-up is a Bard. The follow-up is 1 Bard. That's all they had for damage.
Like, a bit of an earlier TP from Shiu when he had Mega, like, just about to hit. Oh, Chovy's found him.
Yeah, found him, and they have Banana Brush control. And Keen is looking to frontline once again, as he is being stunned up quite a bit. Shiu is being taxied out of here by Chovy. As Keen hits about half health, might come down to just a flip on this one. And even the Anivia ult's in there. We get the Bard ult onto 2, and the follow-up on a Duro, and onto Ruler as well, who just dies. The Bard gets it! The Bard gets it! As it's stolen away by a Bard. And the team fight goes heavily to D+ Kia on top of it all.
They needed to do with their composition, so they held their ground. They trapped Keen in here, then this Bottle from Career, the stun, into Bottled, into the traps.
Double traps.
It just did so much work, but I think the start of the fight, and I mean the fact he got with the Meeps, got the Dragon secure, but the start of the fight, that holding strong as a unit, it's exactly what Gen G were doing last time, but this time it just made Keen's job impossible.
Well, he made it very clear. What the game plan was after he had the stop. I can't even. This is good. I got it. Yeah, he's going wild on the comms.
Yeah, I mean he popped off. He has the right to.
All right, they're trying to go in on the Showmaker. That's not going to work out. And this is the Pantheon in a really rough spot. Keen also going to get Zonia's up by the Bard. Lucid does go a bit deep. And Showmaker takes some damage, but now Shiu has arrived. And, I mean, Smash is double buff and Baron and a frontline, so he can just do whatever he wants. Ruler has to run away, flashes, and dies to the Caitlyn. And D+ Kia.
Flank from the Nod to come through, and speaking of flanks,
yeah, they're going pretty hard onto Keen here, who is trapped for quite a while. Is going to go all out on the Lucid, just desperate. Runs straight into the trap line. And now they're going to catch Ruler as well. The trap is there. He's just so dead. And D+ Kia, something has gotten into them. They're playing so well as a team. The first rough team fight, and after that, it's been all them. As you, you know, he might go down, but I don't think he really cares because D+ Kia are pushing to end the game. So at the end of the day, he's going to gnar them away, and he does get chased down, and it's 800 gold, but you don't have a base anymore, Gen G.
Yeah, he buys time, but the base is going down so quickly. Canyon and Chovy gonna arrive. They have to rush it.
Oh, there's no way. It's just a little bit too little too late. They're gonna turn straight onto Canyon, gets the stun, and they can farm even more, but they're just gonna hit the Nexus instead. Game 1 goes to D plus Kia.